Hi friends, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Sallyheartsjack80 show. Hey lovey subbies, how are you doing on this fabulous Friday? We have made it to another weekend. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday and you're feeling good, feeling fine, feeling fantastic. So, oh, by the way, happy 50th anniversary to Sesame Street. I'm wearing my Sesame Street shirt today because I totally forgot that that was happening this week. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? Or Tuesday or Monday? I can't remember. But anyway, can you guys believe that Sesame Street has been around for 50 years? Wow, that's insane. I totally grew up on Sesame Street. I know a lot of you probably grew up on Sesame Street. My favorite was Grover. Absolutely loved him. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? Oh, no. Let's do this first. So, okay, I am going to share with you this past weekend, way past weekend, on Saturday or Sunday, I went to an antique show with my mom and my little sister. Not an antique show, an antique fair. So it was super, super huge. And there were a ton of people, vendors there selling stuff. And there was a lot of stuff. And there were a few folks who had some toys out there. So I found some cuties, you know, to add to my collection. And it was a really, really good time. And I got one of my Grail dolls to put in my collection. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this doll is finally here, but I'm super, super happy about it. Let me take a breath and let's get on with the show. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys, I found these Star Wars action figures, which I really, really love. I found this one from Kenner. I really, really wanted this one. I'm always looking to add different Star Wars characters to my Star Wars collection up there. And so I got Jar Jar Binks. I know a lot of people don't like Jar Jar Binks, but I like Jar Jar Binks. I love him. I think he was perfect in episode 1, and he's perfect in the Star Wars world. So I can't wait to pop him out of here and put him with those guys. And of course, Princess Leia. She is fabulous. She is phenomenal. She is amazing, so I can't wait to put her up there on my shelf as well. And then, not at that vendor's place, but at another one, I found this random girl in like a pile of stuff. Look at her. Look at that beautiful Leah face mold. Look at it, the green eyes and the red lips. Her hair is neat. She needs to be cleaned. She's really, really yucky. But she has the classic belly button body, but it's got bendy legs and arms. Did you guys know that there were Barbies with this body? Where have I been that I have never had one of these in my collection? Now, I know there used to be the Barbie with I have the Barbie with the Jewel Girl Barbie with the flexi waist that's kind of like this material. But she is all like that. I gotta clean her up. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna put her in my collection. I'm gonna rescue this little cutie, get her out of here. And so I just gotta clean her up and put a good outfit on her. And there you go. So that was that. Let's move on down the line. And then I was able to get this cute little Rosebud doll. I've always wanted one of these in my collection. I think I had one when I was a little boy back in the 80s. But I don't know where she is now. So I found this little cutie, and her box is open on the top, but she's still sealed in there. Nothing's missing. She's amazing. And I don't know if I'm going to leave her in her box or take her out, but she's cute. There were 6 girls. There they are in the back. But I only found this cutie, so that was amazing. And then I found this, my first Barbie. Great vintage find. I love the pink box. I grew up with these girls. I have my first Barbie over there, still in her packaging. She came with the blue and yellow outfit, and I've always wanted this girl with the gingham skirt, and she just looks super, super adorable. I love the photos on the box. Great, great Barbie. And, I couldn't believe that I found her. I got her for $10. Yes, please, I will take her. So that was a great groovy find. And then at another spot, I found this fellow right here. horse-loving Ken. So I used to have horse-loving Ken, but my grandpa, he took him and put him in his collection, not a doll collection, but he liked Western stuff. And so he took this Ken and put him in all his cowboy loving stuff. And so then I just forgot about it because I really, really didn't love Ken back then. But I loved, wait, let me get this straight. Let me change it around. I loved Ken back then, but I would rather play with Barbie. So the only Ken that I kept from my vintage childhood collection was my Dream Date Ken, because I have him next to my Peaches and Cream Barbie. But I love Ken from this time. I love his hair. I love his face. He looks super, super adorable. Box art is amazing. And he was $10 as well. So, yes, I will take him and definitely put him in my collection. He is so much fun. They had Skipper's horse too, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. I really was never into the horses. Even growing up, Barbie had a horse. I didn't care. I would rather play with her Ferrari or her Chevy. So yeah, a horse was out. And the next thing I found, I wanted this doll forever, and I found it. The box is in horrible condition, but the doll is perfect. Everything's in there. She's not stained or nothing. Is the Silken Flame reproduction doll. Her box is super, super smashed. I love this girl. I got her for $8. Can't go wrong. I'm going to debox her anyway. Even if her box was perfect, I would take her out of the box. So I didn't mind that she was, the box is smashed at all, because she is fabulous and adorable. So there's that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, and then I found this other fabulous lady who had like bins of like doll shoes, Cabbage Patch Kid shoes, doll clothes, Barbie shoes. I looked at the Cabbage Patch Kid shoes. There weren't any there that were fabulous, but Barbie shoes galore. Let me tell you, I'm always looking for Barbie shoes because Mattel, they stink at making Barbie shoes now. And they don't really have packs of shoes. The fashion packs don't come with shoes unless you're Ken, which I'm grateful for. So I was able to find like 15 pairs of shoes in here. Can you guys see them? 15 pairs of Barbie shoes in here. I could have stayed there all day, but it was a lot of stuff to look at, and I was digging. My little sister was digging with me, and I was happy to find those pairs, and they're really, really good shoes. So I just got to clean them up and get them together, and then I turned around at the same lady spot, and she had this adorable, I think it is a Malibu Skipper. Look at that cuteness. Look at her perfect bangs and her perfect hair. She just needs to be clean. She has no missing hair plugs, no chews, no rubs, no nothing. Look at her face makeup is amazing. And I just have to clean her up and get her sparkling and put her with my vintage girls. I love this little girl. It was so worth it. I got her for $10. I definitely would have paid $10 for this cutie. She is perfection. I expected her to tell me like she wanted $100 million, kabillion dollars for her, because I notice now when people have vintage Barbies like from the 60s, 70s, or even the 80s, the Barbies could be completely jacked up and they want like $50, $100, $80 for them. And I'm like, no, get real. So I was happy to find her for $10, and she is in really, really great condition. Okay. And then I found this girl. I feel kind of bad saying this story, but I found this girl at a vendor's booth, and the guy that was selling her, I don't know why I'm whispering. He was kind of creepy, and I felt bad because she was there. Plus, I love the side of this thing. I love them no matter where I go. Every time I see one of these things hanging out, I'm like, why is that up for sale? Because I would like to have 1 billion of these in my collection, but what do you call that? I try to keep it under control. But anyway, let me show her to you. I found this beautiful My Size Barbie. I've already cleaned her up. She was caked in dirt. It was awful, but she looks perfect now. Her hair's like this because her hair's super dirty. It's not cut. It's not missing any plugs. And I just have to scrub it out really, really good. So I picked her up for 10 bucks. Everything I got was like $10. And I didn't want to leave her there. At first I left her there and then I went back and I was glad she was still there. So I added her to the collection and I'm going to clean her up and dress her really, really nice and finish doing that hair. So I'm happy I saved her. So let's get to my Grail doll that I found. Oops, sorry, hold on there. So happy to have this girl in my collection. And I owe it all to my beautiful mother because she remembered that I wanted this cutie in my collection for like the beginning of time. Okay, maybe not that far back, but I've wanted her forever. So I'm gonna share her with you guys right now. And it is a vintage Mrs. Beasley doll from Family Affair. Ah! She's all original. She's got all her stuff, her glasses. She still has her pull string. She doesn't work, and she's got a little tear there. She still has her tag, which is super, super awesome, and I just could not believe it. I still can't believe that she's in my vintage play doll collection because I have a little corner in the doll room where my vintage play dolls go, and I've always wanted her on my list along with Chatty Cathy, so now I have them both, and I'm super, super stoked about it. Thank you, Mama. You are so fabulous. She's fabulous anyway, but the fact that she bought me this super, super nice vintage gift, I love her so much. So there she is. This is my Grail doll I've wanted forever. She is such a beauty and a cutie. Mrs. Beasley. Love her, love her, love her. So that is my, what do you call that? Antique Faire haul. I wanted to share it with you guys today. And I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's get down, let's get right into what I was going to talk to you about. So I have an announcement to make. I said I was going to make one last week, so here is the announcement. So on December 27th, that is the last day I will be filming the Sallyheartsjack80 show. I'm not going to be doing the show anymore. I'm going to make another video next week and explain to you guys why I'm not going to be doing it anymore. Please don't be upset. I thank you guys so much for all your love and all your positivity. I love to do this because of you, but things are changing now, and I find that I'm more comfortable with Instagram. On Instagram, you could film videos, you could do, you know, just about anything, and you get to choose who follows you, who doesn't follow you, and you don't have to deal with all the kinds of crazy YouTube nonsense. And so I'm going to stop doing the show. So the 27th of December will be my last Sallyheartsjack80 show. But don't be sad. You could support me on Instagram. I will still be there. I'm going to post every day. And I will be happy to have you still be a lovey subby over there and continue to be a part of my collector life. And so, yeah, so don't be sad. And I will do a show next week and I'll talk to you a little bit more on it. But I did want to tell you that I didn't want to keep you hanging on for too long. So I still want you to be able to enjoy the show while it's still here. I'm still going to do videos. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun and finish it up. And it's going to be exciting. New things happen and new things are good. And I'm a person who doesn't really like a lot of change, but sometimes change is good and it needs to happen. So there you guys go. So have a great weekend. Have a magical Saturday, a magical Sunday. I will not be with you, but do not worry. I will be back on Magical Monday to start a whole new week of doll fun. And take care of yourself out there. Respect everybody. Enjoy this beautiful gift called life. And remember to love your family, love your friends, but most importantly, love yourself. Be kind, stay positive, and until we meet again in this Antique Faire haul world, you guys have a magical day, have a magical weekend, and I will see you on Magical Monday. Bye-bye, guys.